It's just Delilah and I today. Yesterday she seemed quite unwell. We think, well, we're 99.9% sure she's got conjunctivitis. I've never had. I remember it was that thing that the other girls used to get in my school because they used to all share makeup. But we reckoned Delilah probably picked it up at swimming, and that seems like the most likely reason for her to have it. This morning her eyes seem much better. We're gonna head out quickly this morning, so I need to get her some eye drops and some cotton wool to help wipe any gunk away from her eyes, and we need to get some vegetables. And my plan for the day, because I don't have any work that I need to get done today apart from putting up putting up a video and some Instagrams, I'm gonna make the most of having a fairly free day and try and do as much spring cleaning as I can possibly squeeze into today. Completely forgot to make Delilah some Weetabix. Got a couple of things I've sold on my Depop to send today. We have a food shop coming this evening, but I need to get vegetables. Apart from blueberries and raspberries, I don't order any vegetables with the weekly food shop because they always come packaged, even if you think you're buying loose ones. It's almost lunchtime and we've not even left the house yet. There we go. She insists on taking her slippers. Yeah, not even left the house yet. One of those days where I don't know where the morning's gone. Start. Scan an item or select an option. I use reusable cotton pads at home, so we haven't bought anything like this since Delilah was a newborn. Wanna hold those? Oh, squishy, aren't they? They're for your eyes. Yeah, so we can clean them. Bonus to still bringing the pram out when she doesn't use it all the time is that you have your own trolley. Okay? Thank you. I don't think I've actually vlogged properly today. All I've done is put you in places where I've had to crouch down and you've seen like half of my face. So I thought I should probably actually speak to you guys face to face before I put you down again somewhere where you're not going to see me properly. The sun is out. The sun has come out for the first time in over a week. It makes such a difference. It's been grey skies for what feels like forever. It's just been so grey and dull. I'm so happy for the sun to be beaming into the kitchen and the bedrooms. There's something about having fresh flowers this time of year that's so lovely. I'm not really bothered during the winter, but as soon as spring hits, I'm all about the tulips and the hyacinths, and I cannot wait for peony season to arrive, which will be very soon. It's around May time. That's the second lot of bedding on. First lot I put on this morning were all our mattress and pillow protectors. I probably do those once a month and the bedding weekly. So as we're having a spring clean today, let's add that to the list of things to do. Let's go clean those eyes of yours. Good girl. All done. Peter tore off through the vegetable garden with Benjamin close behind him. Their mouths were full of stolen radishes. I hope you two haven't been getting up to mischief, said Mrs. Rabbit. Sleep tight, cheeky. Got my coffee. I'm ready to blitz as much of this place as I possibly can in the next few hours. Whilst Delilah's upstairs napping, I'm going to start off down here, and then once she's up I might as well go and do the bits I need doing upstairs. The other day I started clearing out these cupboards. Finally organised the snacks drawer and cleaned it out. These drawers are so handy, but the only problem with them is that they get so grubby because they're obviously they kind of open up and lots of stuff and lots of food and things go in them. This one here has all our grains and legumes, pastas, got cans of beans and stuff in here. This isn't too bad. Later when I get the hoover out, I might hoover up the stray bits of pasta. What I would like to do now is take out everything in this cupboard and in, not this one because I cleaned this one the other day, but the cutlery drawer. Again, they collect so much dirt. I've got this nifty brush, which is perfect for going down these bits here. This is a kind of like a glorified toothbrush. And yes, I will link this in the description if any of you would like to get one of these. Best scales ever. They're so lightweight, reliable, and they fold up like that and just sit in the drawer. How good. These are by Joseph. Everything I talk about I will link in the description. I won't keep saying it. As you can tell, Joseph, one of my favourite kitchenware brands, and this is a garlic press, or a garlic rocker as they call it. They just come up with the best things. Also where I got my travel cutlery from too. A lot of stuff in the wash. There would usually be Delilah's lunchbox. I also think Doug's taken one of my Tupperware boxes, and I'd usually have a couple jars in here as well. Not perfect, but that'll do. Also going to wipe down the cabinets, which I have to do at least once a week because they're white and it's a kitchen and they get dirty so quickly. Especially along this ridge, it gets so dusty. A few things in here that we don't use, and I might as well give to the charity shop. Keep these are very handy. We have a cheese grater that has 4 sides on, so we don't actually need this. That's looking much better. I mean, it's never going to be mega organised. I'm going to descale our coffee machine. I like to use the Ecozone multi-purpose descaler. Brand is cruelty free. It's made in Britain. The packaging's recyclable. I usually do this once or twice a month. Whilst I'm here, I'm going to fertilise my cacti that I have in the kitchen. It's that time of year now where it's nice to give them some kind of plant food. One of my least favourite jobs to do is clean the toaster. It took me years to figure out that most toasters will have one of these trays, and you need to clean out all the crumbs that drop into the toaster. This is turning into a fully blown how I like to clean everything and what products I use. I use pretty much all Method products, not sponsored. I know they work with a lot of influencers, vloggers, whatever you want to call us. I would honestly love to work with them, but this isn't sponsored. I just like all their products. There's stainless steel cleaner, which I use for things like the toaster and the kettle and the handles on the fridge. Our sink's making some really weird noises. I've not been able to be as thorough as I would want to, but it's already been an hour and I feel like I've barely touched everything I want to do. I'm gonna run upstairs now and wash my hair and get that done before I need to get Delilah up.
Like big one. Friends.
I think friends. Hello. Have you had a nice day?
Yeah.
Let's go to some play.
Moving on. Go that way.
Go that way, okay. Off we go. Are my eyebrows looking far too filled in today? I think they are. I look at my old vlogs and I look at my eyebrows and I think, oh my goodness. Which is why I really try and brush them out now. A bit too much today. Another load of washing going in. I'll chuck these in as well. About time this rug got a good clean and brush. But there's nowhere to really put it in this garden apart from up here. Doing our best to try and do it on this railing. Good job. It's a workout brushing that rug. I remember the last time I brushed that rug I had my Fitbit on and it counted it as a cardio workout. For a long time I have wanted to sort out these two baskets. Ignore this box here. I'm trying to figure out whether to keep the 6.5 or the 7 in some sandals that I found. I've found some that I love that will replace my Topshop ones that have just completely fallen apart, but the 6.5s are really tight and the 7s are really loose. So in my head I'm thinking, well, it makes sense to have the slightly looser ones because it's probably better for my feet, but I feel a little bit more confident in the smaller ones, so I don't know what to do, hence why the box is just sat there and I just can't decide. The makeup that I wear every day is all in my makeup bag in one small bag. This is the rest of the cosmetics stuff, but it's not, no, it's, to be honest, it's not even makeup, it's mainly hair care, some deodorants, nail polish. I still don't use half the stuff in this. I'm gonna have a clear out. There's probably some really old stuff that needs thrown away, like sunscreen. Definitely been opened more than a year, so I should probably get rid of that, which seems like such a shame because it's almost a full bottle, but I'm not risking it not working as well. Let's pop my rug back out. Did want to hoover at some point. I don't think I'm gonna get that done as well. Quick shout out to this company. They launched last weekend and they sent me a couple of their essential oil roll-ons, and it's only fair that I give them a shout out. As you can see, I've already taken my one out and I've been using it. I have it in my office. They do these really lovely natural essential oil roll-on balls. They've got no synthetic fragrances, they're paraben and palm oil free, and they have a few options, and I picked the Joy option, which has bergamot, jasmine and frankincense oils in, and I keep it in my office to give me a little pick-me-up when I'm working. But they also do baby roll-ons, and this one has juniper berry, tea tree and thyme essential oils in. Completely safe to use on babies. You have to be careful what you're putting on baby and toddler skin, but these are safe to use on them. Come in these really nice bottles. They've got a metal roll-on ball, which is really, I'm going to use some now, why not? The metal balls make it lovely and cooling when you put it on. I'll link them in the description if you want to go check them out. Okay, things like, have this Bumble and Bumble spray. I'm going to keep that because it is good when I want to help my curls stay in. Love this texturizing spray. I have these day 2 like laundry things I got sent. I do use them, but I'm going to pop them downstairs with the laundry. Actually no, I think I'm going to put them under the bed. There's no point in having them downstairs when I will just bring them up to use them up here, but I'm going to take them out of these baskets so they're not out on display. Got a random loo roll, we'll put that somewhere. Marilyn hair treatment, of course I'm going to keep that. I'm going to speed this up. I'll show you what I'm keeping and what I'm not when I'm done. In here is the stuff that I'm throwing away. I feel really bad about throwing this Charlotte Tilbury foundation away, but I've tried 2 of her foundations so far and I just don't like them. And we've just got some products that are really out of date, and this deodorant is probably about half finished. I did like it, but like most natural deodorants, they actually it didn't do anything, but I did like the texture of it. But now I have my Lush Naked deodorant that I use. I love it, and it seems to be I've tried every natural deodorant out there. None of them stop you kind of, you know, when you kind of get to the middle end of the day, you just get like a smell. I've never smelt that bad. just you just get, I don't know, I can't explain it. This is the only thing that stops that happening, probably because it smells pretty pungent. You have to make sure you keep it in a box, otherwise it dries out. If it dries out though, I just cut the sides off. I find that it's nice and moisturising, but you have to make sure it doesn't dry out, otherwise it's not going to go on smoothly at all. I made that mistake. I let it dry out and I thought, why is it dragging under my arms so much? And I was making myself sore, and then I realised I'd left it just out in the open and it dried out. If you can get past the smell of it, it's a really good deodorant, but not many people like the smell. Long story short, now I've found a deodorant which I love, and it has no packaging, which is amazing. I'm gonna throw this away. I guess I just need to organise this stuff back into here. How do I still have so much stuff? Oh, I'm gonna get it all into here though, so I can get rid of this, because this has been on our floor for months. Also gonna throw away this blush that I've had since I lived in my first flat. So we're talking five years ago now. I probably should have stopped using this a while ago, and it ran out, so I finally got myself a new one. This is from Lily Lolo, and this is in the shade Ooh La La. Hello, Daddy. She wants to put Dolly in the car.
Oh, okay.
So I said, we'll wait until you get home. Need to take a quick break to get today's April vlog up. Of course, I am listening to Billie Eilish because I am obsessed with her at the moment. I have been for the last, I don't know, half a year. I hope you all enjoyed the vlog. I put just as much effort into my sponsored content as I do these, and I was actually really happy with how this turned out. The sponsored bit itself only lasts for 2 minutes of the video, and then the other 10 minutes of the video is just normal stuff. What's Daddy doing? Is that funny? Just had a call to say the food shop is early, which is perfect because our time slot was between 7 and 8, and I was hoping it wasn't going to be at the later time of 8 because it's got half the ingredients for our dinner. Hiya. Love having new snacks to stock the snack cupboard up with. I'd run out of all of these bars. I really like them. They're by Dove's Farm. And then I got some of these for Delilah because she's getting a bit bored of her current snacks. And also these Scrummies, blueberry flavoured dried cranberries and raisins. Both of these don't have any added nasties in. It's so hard to find kids snacks that don't have loads of rubbish in them. Also got these as well. I'm quite the fan of the Dove's Farm bars, and these ones, the chocolate chip ones, are really good. They're not as healthy, but they're pretty good. Anyway, I'm gonna unpack this stuff. Keep one pack of noodles out because I'm gonna do a new stir fry recipe that I want to try out. As I've already shown you a few things, let's do a food haul. I've gotten a few things that I don't usually get that I wanted to try out. I've got these kids, I never know how to say that, oh god, I don't know, but I got these kids probiotic yogurts. These are a little bit bigger than Delilah's usual ones, and I thought she might like to try something different. I also got myself some Yo Valley Kefir. Oh, why do I not know? Why can't I remember how to say it? This has really good reviews. I don't think it's like the strongest form that you could get of this. I'm going to stop saying it because I know I'm saying it wrong, but it had really good reviews and I thought I'd try it out. Then we've got some creme fraiche. We've got some more crunchy peanut butter, more of this pesto, which I love, and also we've got sun-dried tomato paste, some tomato basil sauce. I always like to have one of these in the cupboards for those days where you think, oh, I don't know what to eat, let's just chop this on some pasta. And then this, I wanted to try this out. This is Marmite crunchy peanut butter. Two of my favorite things together. I usually like to have one slice Marmite and one slice peanut butter, and now I've just, It's in one jar. It sounds gross, but there's been 5-star reviews for this. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a go. Eggs. We got some peas, Delilah's favourite lollies. Got myself some more of these corn and breaded fillets. It's like fake breaded chicken. These are so good. I love mixing these in with pasta. Got some raspberries and blueberries. Self-raising brown flour because I want to make these muffins with Delilah. More gravy, butter. I bought these dunkers because I thought Delilah likes them, and if I hide them in the back of the fridge we can make them last the month. That's it. Going all out there today with the speed cleaning and the food hauls. I know that's not everyone's cup of tea, but at the same time I know lots of you also like this kind of stuff. I'm gonna pop this all away now, and then I need to get Delilah into bed and get started with our dinner. I have not done anywhere near as much cleaning as I wanted to today. The house doesn't look like I cleaned it at all today. It actually looks messier than it does on most days. At the end of the day, there's only so much cleaning you can do when you're trying to look after a tot and get other stuff done. I need to concentrate. And what am I doing? Right, let's put this in the fridge. These are freezer, these are covered. Fridge. Cool. Having a last minute dust. These bedside tables get so dusty, so I thought I'd quickly dust that up.
Night.
Getting this little one into bed, and then Mummy's gonna go make some dinner because Mummy's hungry. Okay. Shall I eat you up?
No.
No. I am making such a mess of this. I can never seem to get my noodles to not all clump up in stir fries, and then it's really hard to put it into plates. Oh my goodness. The recipe I used was this Ocado one. It's a tender stem and peanut noodle recipe. This is meant to serve 4 people. This will just serve Doug and I. We like big portions. Finally in bed. I just wanted to quickly say goodnight, and I will see you in a couple of days.
Bye.